Xin chào các bạn đã đến với chương trình Language TV. Vị khách mời của chúng ta hôm nay là ông Steve Cohn. Từ bé khi làm việc giúp cho cửa hàng quần áo của gia đình, ông đã nhận thức sự quan trọng của việc chăm sóc khách hàng. Ông đã tư vấn cho những tổ chức như Mercedes-Benz, Mazda, FedEx, Mastercard, Delta Airlines và Google. Ông là thành viên của Hiệp hội Diễn giả chuyên nghiệp Hoa Kỳ và Liên đoàn Diễn giả quốc tế. Steve là tác giả của quyển sách Tôi tạm dịch, hãy vượt quá mong đợi của khách hàng. Welcome to Language TV, Steve. Thank you so much. I know you're very busy, but thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me, Lan. I'm so happy to be here, and what a beautiful day, huh?
Yep, we're lucky. It's so nice, not too hot, not too
That's
cold.
right, that's right.
Yep. Let's go straight to business.
Okay.
I am so curious to know about your story. So tell us how and when you first experienced the value of customer experience.
Well, as you said in the introduction, I grew up in a men's clothing store.
Right.
And by the time I was a little kid, I was hanging out in the store. In
Right.
fact, I like to think that I was a greeter before Walmart had greeters. You know, people would walk in and there I'd be like 3 years old going, hi, and that would be it, you know. But I was cute then. But by the time I was a teenager, I was working there summers and for Father's Day and for Christmas, and really got to know what it meant to be in a retail store and know the value of customers. And it was a neighborhood store, so my grandfather and my father knew all the people in the neighborhood. It was right across the street from this huge church, and he knew all the people in the church, and it was just a great environment to learn how to run a business, how to be part of a business, and to have the kinds of relationships with customers that you need to have to be successful.
Right. You said that the kind of customer relationship you need to have to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any metrics, any direct correlation between customer service with the business result and business bottom line?
It's really very interesting. Right now at Strativity, we're doing a lot of work in the car industry.
Right.
And we did a lot of work with Mercedes-Benz, and a few statistics just stood out to me, but one of them that answers your question is one of the things we found is that of all the Mercedes-Benz dealers, there's over 350 dealers in the United States, and that we all want to make the number profitability, and that comes directly from customer experience and, of course, the employees who do what they need to do. Yes.
Process. You mentioned about Mercedes-Benz, and I know that Mercedes-Benz is all about experience.
Right.
It's top-notch.
Mm-hmm.
It's very elite kind of car. How about lower-end, product services where they don't charge that kind of money? They have that much room to give you that unbelievable
Right.
experience, right? For example, Walmart, I go there, I don't care. I just want to get low price. So is that critical for every industry, every product lines, or what is your opinion about this?
Yes, it is that critical. A Walmart is a Walmart. I mean, Walmart is humongous. It's just so large. But in terms of other businesses, so much of what we do in business doesn't cost anything.
I love how you say that.
Right.
That's the point. As a businesswoman, I want to know we can do something more without. As a small businesswoman, right? And then you do something more without costing us so much money.
That's right.
So can you please elaborate more? Yeah.
It's personal relationships.
Okay.
Personal relationships, and I'm not saying you have to be their best friend. You don't have to, be with them all the time, stuff like that. But it's personal relationships. It's taking it to another level. It's doing things that they don't expect you to do. It's going past and exceeding their expectations, which I'd love to talk about some more. It's all of those things. Years ago, I was working also, it's funny, in the car business, but not before I was with Strativity. But somebody was sitting there and saying that we can't provide what Lexus provides. This was a mid-range auto company. They can't provide what Lexus provides. And I said, has anybody in here ever been in a Lexus dealer or ever owned a Lexus? And somebody raised his hand. In fact, it was a vice president of the company. So I said, oh, really? He says, yeah, I haven't been with this company forever. He said, but I owned a Lexus, and I used to go to the Lexus dealer. And he describes this incredible experience. And then I turned to the group and I said, so tell me, what in all the things that he mentioned can we not do at our company?
I love your question. can we not do?
Can we not do?
Right.
You know, are we unable to do here? I mean, Lexus is wonderful, but what can't we do? Can we do what they said that they do?
Right.
Can we take it to that level?
Right.
Can we do those types of things?
Yeah.
And most of those things are personal touch actions that you take with customers.
Right.
And that goes for retail, that goes for business to business, it goes for any kind of a relationship you have in business.
Right, right. Okay, nowadays with a lot of social, with a lot of more like, you know, other stuff going on, do you see a tendency for people to less interact with you face to face, or they refuse to? They prefer to Facebook you more? You know what I mean? Even it's a business transaction,
Right.
for example. What is your opinion about that?
So I had this epiphany one night. I'm in a hotel,
Right,
and I got thirsty.
right,
So I leave my hotel room and I walk down the hall to the vending machines. And I put my money in the machine, and down comes my soda. And I grab my soda and I look at the machine, and suddenly it hits me. I said, that's the internet. You can go to the internet, you order your product,
right.
you give them your money, and your product's delivered to you.
Yeah.
And I work with businesses all the time who are always so crazy about what are we going to do with the internet? What are we going to do? You know, it's crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do. How do we compete? And I say, well, if you're not giving your customers anything more than that vending machine is giving them, then you're dead. Then you're finished. And people have gotten to the point where, you know, if I can get what I need to get on Amazon, I'm just going to get it on Amazon. My daughter orders everything that she gets on Amazon. And I know because it all comes to my house.
Yeah.
But it's everything that she orders by Amazon. She hardly goes into a store anymore.
Right.
And if you can do it on the internet and there's no additional services and no additional touch that a company can give you besides what you get on the internet, then you might as well do it on the internet. Usually it's cheaper anyway.
Right.
So I think, yes, people will go to the internet. People will use social media to purchase more products if they feel that they cannot get it somewhere else in a different way. You know, there's an old line that says, when everything else is equal, it's all about price.
That's very true.
Right?
I love it.
I think it's the same thing. When everything else is equal, it's all about convenience.
So in your opinion, that in nowadays, when we have all the technology and social media, we even have to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Right? Exceed the customer expectations so we can compete.
Yep.
We can be different.
Yeah. Why should I do business with you?
Right.
You know, if all you are is a name on the screen, then you're a name on the screen, and you're as much a name on the screen as anybody else. It's very funny because this company that I work with, they're the same size. So you can be a Amazon, you can be a Dell, or you can be some little computer company down the street.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I love that.
So why should I go with you when I can go with someone else who can give it to me cheaper and just as conveniently as you can?
Right.
So you better give me something else.
Right. I love that. I love that. And sometimes I'm a busy mother, you know, with work, with everything too. And sometimes I have to be like, okay, can I talk to a human being?
Right.
You know, I need a human being with, okay, so that's the distinctive kind of service that you need to have.
And I've often said that people are thirsty for human contact today.
Right.
They really are.
Right.
I ask the groups that I speak to, I say, would you agree with me that people are thirsty for human contact? And they all go like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I say, and yet we're not giving it to them.
Right.
We're not giving them what they need in terms of human contact.
Right.
Companies think that they go on they create a website, and that's all you need.
Right.
But then again, you're the same size as everybody else if you're on the internet.
Right.
So people are thirsty for human contact. They want connection, and they want to know that there's a personal touch there.
Right.
There's an absolute personal touch.
Right. So if you could define in one or two words about the importance of customer experience, what would they be? Like the 2 words.
2 words. The importance of customer experience. Make money.
Believe, begin, become. Hãy tin, hãy bắt đầu và bạn sẽ trở thành